Today I want to talk to you about torque sticks and why I don't like them. Yes, they may be great for getting your lug nuts close to being torqued correctly, and I've seen lots of videos where they're within 5-10 foot-pounds. That's great, but somebody's heavy on the finger on the impact, it can spin them tighter. Now this is a 100 foot-pound torque stick. Lug nuts loose. I'm going to torque all these. My thing is breakaway torque. Breakaway torque, when you're out on the side of the road and you're using the factory lug wrench trying to change a tire and you can't get the lug nuts loose because someone used a straight impact or even used a torque stick incorrectly, you're going to have trouble. I prefer, when I do my tire changes or anytime I'm servicing one, taking any of these lug nuts loose, is I use a torque wrench to retighten them, and I'm going to show you why. This vehicle here is 8 lug. Its specific torque is 140. I'm using 100 for this demonstration because the torque wrench only goes to 150. If I would go to 140 on this, I would need a 200 foot-pound torque wrench to show you the breakaway, if not more, with a 140 torque stick. So this is 100 torque stick. I'm going to do them all. Now, that's all well and good. We could check it to see where it is torque-wise, on if it could be torqued further. I have my torque wrench set at 100, and I'm sure we're going to get a click on all of them. I'm going to go just on this one lug nut. I am going to go up. Actually, I'm not, because I don't want to make it any tighter. But I'm going to change this, and I'm going to go to 110 foot-pounds, and I'm going to switch it for removing the lug nut. That did not even move. I'll get you in here a little closer. That is not moving. I'm going to raise it up to 120 foot-pounds on breakaway. You can see that there. Still not moving. I'm up to 130. Sorry about the interruption there. I knew it was going to get interrupted. But here, I'm at 130. Still nothing. And I go to 140. 140. 140 is the breakaway torque for that lug nut. So if your wife, child, or relative, friend, whatever, stranded on the road trying to get this off with a factory lug wrench, they may not be able to do it, and then they're having to spend the extra money to call somebody to come out and help them, or call a relative. Now I've reset my torque wrench to 100 foot-pounds. I am going to tighten this to 100 foot-pounds, checking it twice. Okay, now I'm going to go switch it that way. I'm still at 100 foot-pounds, and it's breaking away. That was much easier to loosen than 140 foot-pounds. Now I'm going to back it off to find out what it really breaks away at. I backed it off to 90. And it's breaking away at 90. So I'm going to retorque to 100. Sorry about the interruption. Okay, I'm back up to 100. Retorquing that. And I'm going to back down to 80 foot-pounds. Right there. And let's see if she breaks away. She's breaking away still at 80. And a retorque. Torque to 100. And go down to 70. Well, there's 70. Now I'm gonna take it up to 75. Right there. Still not there. I'm gonna go to 76 because I start to feel it move. It's still not moving there. 77. 78. 79. Okay, make me a liar. Here's 80. It's not breaking away. I thought it would. It's right there though. So anyways, 100 foot-pounds. Breakaway torque's gonna be less. And if it's torqued to that, I don't know what the engineer's breakaway limitations are, but I know with a 100 foot-pound torque stick, you're gonna take 140 foot-pounds to break it away. Now there are some factors. Lubrication on the lug, on the threads, lubrication on the cone, but you want these dry, that dry. You can have some lubricant on the threads. You'll actually get a better torque with lubricant on the threads. So, but you still want the conical tightness to it. And I'm going to torque these to 140 for this vehicle. I imagine the breakaway is going to be much higher than that. My torque wrench only goes to 150. People can argue about all that all day long, but when you're on the side of the road and you can't get your lug nuts off because somebody put them on with a torque stick or put them on with an impact at the tire shop, at the mechanic shop, whatever they may have done to remove this and put it back on, or could be by your own heavy hand. God forbid, you know, a guy goes out and takes care of the wife's car, puts the lug nuts on with an impact. The wife gets stranded, and if she's one of those wives that can take care of stuff herself, and she gets that wrench out, that factory lug wrench, to take off lug nuts to change the tire, and she can't do it, you're going to get the call anyway, but it depends on whether you get the nice call or the not so nice call. So that's my 2 cents worth on that. Torque sticks, I'm not going to use them.